I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody has got a body like me, but I gotta think twice before I give my heart away. And I know all the games you play, 'cause I play them too. Oh, but I need some time off from that emotion. Time to pick my heart up off the floor. When that love comes down without devotion, well, it takes a strong man, baby, but I'm showing you that door. I gotta have faith. Gotta have faith. Gotta have faith. Gotta have faith, baby. I know you're asking me to stay. Say please, please, please don't go away, 'cause you're giving me the blues, baby. You might mean all the words you say. Can't help but think of yesterday, and another who tied me down to the love of one you before this river becomes an ocean. Before you pick my heart up off the floor. When that love comes down without devotion, well, it takes a strong man, baby, but I'm showing you that door. I gotta have faith. Gotta have faith. Gotta have faith. Gotta have faith. Get the f*** up. Kick it, Chuck!
Feel the people, heal the people, need the people, so heed the people. Help the homeless, underfed, revolution, stop the feds, leaving people left for dead. We should groove, check your heads. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Kick
Come
it,
on.
Chuck!
Drive-by truck, I play a loud motherfucker. Use it, don't abuse it, the voice gets rougher. Jap my vocals, I salute all the locals. Slept on, kept them out of radio focus. Hocus pocus, boots sitting by the sound. Corporations dictating what's going down. Local acts, I got your back underground. Make them run to its dark. Run them out of town. They got me started where I start, 'cause I do it to support the art. What good is learning from some record when y'all only listen to 15 seconds? On Wi-Fi, got you gagging on Gaga. Pac made woman cry from the very first line. On Wi-Fi, got you gagging on Gaga. Pac made woman cry from the very first line. On Wi-Fi, got you gagging on Gaga. Pac made woman cry from the very first line. On Wi-Fi, got you gagging on Gaga. Pac made woman cry from the very first line. On Wi-Fi, got you gagging on Gaga. Pac made woman cry from the very first line. On Wi-Fi, got you gagging on Gaga.
It's time for the Cucks. Time for Cumia'S Cucks. the mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Carl kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed.
Yeah, baby. Saturday morning fun up in this motherfucker. We're doing it. It's happening. Whoa! You guys feel lucky? I do. I went and bought the Powerball ticket. Lucky dice. Thanks, Detroit by Dark. I'm going to win big. When I win the Powerball, you will never see me again. Oh, Black Betty, bam-a-lamb. Oh, Black Betty, bam-a-lamb. She's from Birmingham, way down in Alabama with Jake Hudson in a trailer. Oh! I know 4 chords on the guitar, everybody. I was in a Hall & Oates cover band. It was called I Can't Believe It's Not Hall & Oates, where I played John Oates, and the mustache would fall off all the time. I'm on one today, guys. I'm on one. I figured the recipe to success is Celsius energy drink. Can we get them as a sponsor? I'm like Aaron Emholt. I drink Celsius. I want to be like Steel Toe Morning Show. I'm going to be the Steel Toe Morning Show. I'm filling in all next week while he's on vacation. Oh, it's happening, baby. Where did it go? Come on, I want to rock out, man. Let's go. Steel Toe. Yeah! Steel Toe. Steel Toe, Steel Toe, Morning Show. I'm doing it on a yeah. Steel Toe, Morning Show. Steel Toe, Morning Show. Yeah. Woo! Steel Toe Morning Show. We used to have April. She's on nitrous. We used to have April.
I used to be on the show. Now I have nitrous. Nitrous. Yeah. I suck. Nick stick. I suck. Nick stick. I like Nick's cum. 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 I like Steel Toe. Woo!
It's happening, everybody. I'm hosting the show all next week. I couldn't be happier. I'm in business with Steel Toe. I'm in business with Shuli. I'm officially a cuck. I kid. Calm down, everybody. This is dumb streaming. This is real life shit. Great to be here, everybody. Get this off my fucking screen. Get this garbage out of here. Anyways, happy Saturday show. Programming note, I won't be on Monday and Tuesday this week because I will be in Naples, Florida, doing this show. Doing Cinco de Mayo. May 5th, Monday at Naples. Plenty of tickets available, and I do mean plenty. I'm giving away 2 tickets today. A We're Doing It shirt, keychains, everything you need for podcast success. Seriously, I'm giving away 2 tickets if you live in the area of Naples, Cape Coral, YouTube's terms of service, Fort Myers. But I'm staying the night. The good people at Off the Hook got me a hotel room. It's a 2.5-hour drive. I could drive back, but I want to hang out a little bit. I like Naples. And I reached out to a friend of mine who lives in Naples. I'm not guaranteeing anything. But I asked Mr. Jim Brewer if he wanted to stop down. And he responded, I might. Now, I'm not trying to sell tickets on that. Who knows? Maybe he's just being nice. But I asked for him to stop down. He might just stop down. Who knows? Jim's a good guy. I think everybody would agree Jim Brewer is a nice guy. Is it a name drop? I need a name drop. Every time I drop a name, a drop sound comes in. I need it. Shock jock. I'm burping in the mic. I learned that from Stern, baby. I'm like Howard Stern in the 90s. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button. That's free to do. In about 30 minutes, we're going to go members only. So member up, get yourself a membership. If you're feeling it, you want to be a part of it. If you want to be a good guy and share the wealth, we have a good community of people. People that enjoy the show, enjoy the chat, be a part of it. Gift a membership. It's a good way to take care of everybody. You look like a hero and everyone goes, oh, thank you so much. You're the greatest person in the world. You're so nice for gifting a membership. And then people go, oh, you're a great guy. And who doesn't want to be called a great guy? I think it's a fun thing to do, being called a great guy. People call me a great guy. I feel good. I feel real good. Oh, dude, I am jacked up on energy drinks. I think that's the formula of success. Who, what, why says member only slows the chat. Good. I want it as slow as humanly possible. I like putting the brakes on the chat. Who gives a fuck? So much to get to today. I don't know where to start. I actually have notes. I wrote notes down because I am committed to the product. As you saw on my Twitter, there's a programming note, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies to the general public, fans of the show. We have a poll up, and I only put the poll up just so you guys can vote. People like to interact. They like touching things. You like pressing things. You like being a part of it. That's why I do the polls. Engagement. That's why I put polls up on Twitter, on YouTube. People like to engage, feel a part of it. This is your show as much as it. This is your show. It's not even mine. I'm doing this show for you. I can give a fuck. Oh my God. Look who's here, everybody. It's Earl Skakel, everyone. Earl is in the house. Hello. Ladies. Mama. On cue. Now, Earl Skakel, I sent you a text message. Here, Earl, are you home? Can I call you on the phone? I think this will be fun. First of all, let's try it out. Because as you know, my fucking phones fucking do stupid shit sometimes. Let's try this. Of course not. Why would it work? Why would it work when you need it sometimes? Let's try this. What's going on? Of course not. Why would it work? Why is this? This is fucking weird. It's recording me. I didn't authorize this. This isn't good. I'm turning it off. It's for you. I don't know what the hell's going on. It like recorded me. Fucking Roadcaster. All right, let's try this. Let's reset it. Maybe this will work. This is good podcasting. I don't know if the payoff's worth it, but let's just try it anyway. What else do you have to do on a Saturday? Oh, yeah, you probably have a day off. You're doing things. Okay, now it's working. All right, now let's call Earl, see if this works. God, I wish I had a producer. I wish my show was big enough where I could have a producer. Bucket list. Uh-oh. I don't know if Earl will answer.
You know whose number you've reached. It's Big Earl. And if I like you, I'll call you back. If I don't, 2 and 2 equals 4. You know what I mean?
No. Earl, I'm on the air. Why don't you answer? God damn it, Matt. Call me back. All right, we'll see if Earl calls back. I doubt it. He's probably at hot yoga. He's probably on a Reddit board somewhere. Fucking Earl. Fuck that guy. I'm done with him. He's dead to me. I'm sleeping right now. I'll do it. Let's talk tomorrow going back to bed. What a fucking... Sleeping, it's fucking... What is it? 12:30, 11:30? It's like 10:30 in LA. I was at the Comedy Store last night. I was at the comedy. I did the late spot, so I'm tired. I'm past at the Comedy Store. You're not. Great. John Spencer, how much money will it take for you to take your shirt off? What a creep. Why is it always guys that want my shirt off? They looking at my lip. Like, it's guys all the time. Anonymous guys. It's never like a fucking hot chick. It's never like Stella B. It's just dudes. Dudes on dudes. It's so gay. It's so gay. The answer to that's $500. If I'm going to be a stripper, I'm going all in. I'm going all in. What's this all about? What's up? Whoa. You almost said whoa. Whoa. That would have been, whoa. I almost lost my channel. What's up, Shark? Tukey loves you. Really? Is he sniping me again? Is that what's going on? Good stuff. Bedabbler Network, member for 8 months. I apologize again for betraying you. I offer you my 670 viewers as a sacrifice of my love and affection for you. Please. Oh my goodness. Now you're making me say a word I don't know how to say. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Lost your channel. The most popular video has been the N-word in it multiple times. That's not true. I haven't had Gino on in a long time. I have not had Gino on for a very long time. Let's get Gino back on. Let's get him on now. I'm in a calling mood today. You think he'll say the N-word? Is Gino up? Like, who's calling Gino besides me? Oh, Gino, you have nothing going on. Literally nothing in your life going on to answer a phone. What's going on? Are you sleeping with Earl? You in bed with Earl?
Are you calling me on purpose?
You are on air, Gino Bisconte. This is podcast.
I'm in an elevator for 10 more seconds, so just hang tight in case I lose you. But go on, I'm listening.
Where are you going in an elevator?
Down, Chad. Always down.
Are you in the Sirius XM building? You got a job at Sirius XM?
No, but I don't mean to brag. Sirius XM keeps calling me, And that's because my credit card, how do I get out of here? Hold on. That's because my credit card expired and they think I'm going to re-up my Stern thing and I love ignoring them. But yeah, they're calling me. All right. All right. You have complete reception, my undivided attention. What is up, my friend?
Oh, I know a thing or two about credit cards. Anyways.
Nicely done.
I just wanted to call and check up on you people in the chat. Somebody said you haven't said the N-word a while in your show. I go, I haven't had Gino on for a long time. I was like, let's give him a call, see what he's doing.
Chad, why am I not a millionaire if I scream it all the time? Did you see that shit that got caught saying? I don't even want to say got caught. She couldn't wait to say it on camera. Did you see that shit?
Who?
What? Oh God! I'm sure everyone in the chat knows. It's going viral. Some woman on a playground with her kid looks like Anna Faris a little bit. It happened yesterday. You can't not see it. She was on the playground and some guy, his kid, little colored fella, like stole her kid's toy. So she got mad and she called him a little, I don't want to say the N-word, we're on the YouTube, but she called him that. And so of course the father, who sounded Asian, by the way, rather than disciplining his kid for just stealing things, he's like, I'm filming you. You know what you said? And it just went viral. And white guilt, I hate to tell you, is at an all-time low. And no one cares. And they were loving it. And they're sending her money.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
Somebody in the chat just says she raised $140,000.
Oh, I heard it was $500,000, but everything gets exaggerated. And I was dodging the people at SiriusXM all day. Kidding. Yeah, it's like you, Chad. You won't be able to not see it now. You'll see tweets that you didn't understand, and you'll realize they're referencing her. So I don't know how I'm not a millionaire now. Oh wait, Chad, can we do a Gino was right? It's almost like when I say the word, and I won't say it again. When I say that word, like I'm pointing out how silly it is, but when people use it hatefully, they seem to do great.
Well, Gino, I have an idea. Like, things happen for a reason.
That's a first.
Yeah, I'm calling you, and you just said this. What you need to do is put a GoFundMe together for you saying the N-word, and people can give you money.
Yeah, I should start a telethon, and then I could be that word rich.
You should do it. That'd be hilarious. I'll put money into it.
Fantastic. We'll have Ken Mosca make a banner. It'll be great.
Yeah. As you know, did you hear Kevin Brennan wants nothing to do with me and he kicked me off MLC again?
I did. And I got to be honest, like I've been enjoying Kevin more now that I know he's just a senile old man, but in the best fucking way. But what did he get mad at you for? Because I got no beef with you. I miss my chadzumock. What is going on there?
It's because he won't. I'm not going hard in the paint at Shuli, and he's mad that I won't shit on Shuli. And he says he's a Cumia'S, all this, and I go, well, Shuli's never done anything to me. All those other people have. Yeah. So I don't know what to do. So he's mad because I won't shit on Shuli, and I'm like, until he shits on me, I don't know what to do. What do you want me to do?
I will pay both you and Kevin a compliment in terms of like you guys, like the Dabbleverse used to drive me nuts. I'm like, I know these, but now I get it. And some like Kevin, you say one about Kevin, and you'll even say it now. He's just a miserable old angry fuck, and he gets angry at people. So he's angry at you. When you do Cumia'S, Cucks and stuff, like you're doing the Dabbleverse. Like right, I used to fucking go in your chat and yell at you. I'm like, oh, I get it now. You're doing it, but there's so many losers that are like, I'm going to be like the Dabbleverse. I'm just going to say shitty things about people to get clicks and money. And I'm sorry to say this. Shuli's falling into that category, and I'm sure it's going to come out wrong. I worked with Shuli, great comedian, but now he's trying all this shit, and it's like, just stop it. Look, you had a pedophile work for you. Own it and move on, unless you're hiding something. I don't care.
You think Shuli knew?
I have no idea. I would say I can't imagine Shuli knew because I know Shuli, consider him a friend, and when we were hanging out, he's never like, hey, let's go hang out at the park in between shows. Right. He always liked getting drunk and high. So I don't think he knew, but I think it's getting to him that, he's the boss and kind of reflects on him, I think.
Now, there was something going around, and maybe you can clear this up because we played it on the show. About
AIDS. I got it from you.
Huh?
Yeah, no?
Yeah, it was huge in the 80s. There was a clip.
So was I.
Would you like to explain yourself? There was a clip going around of you screaming at Kiki because of Trump. And people were now people were concerned that there's some domestic issues going on at the Bisconte household in Harlem. I want you to clear it up right now. You have the floor.
Oh, gladly. I don't know if you know this, but again, this is how I operate. Keanu's really good at being the new booth boy, for lack of a better word. She also happens to be my wife, and she's great. We get along great, but when she's behind that booth and I'm doing a show, like, it's all about the show. It's all about spinning the plate. So when someone interrupts me in the middle of a rant, who alleges to not be, to be like, oh, I'm not liberal. I love my wife, but she's more liberal than she admits. And she interrupts me to say something about Trump that's a lie. And interrupting my rant, I'm going to keep ranting, but I'm doing it towards her. And the Dabbleverse will be like, oh, yeah. So, I would ask her, but, I can't find her body and all that stuff. But again, I didn't even realize that, but I love that I've been doing shit, Chad, where you'd be so proud of, I'll just quote Gino is right, and I'll put it on any, I'll tag any of the fucking losers like Muttering John or the cunts from the Pretty Antisocial podcast or Patrick Melton, and I'll just retweet it. And then I'll come back a week later and they'll be like, you're stupid. No. And it's like, no one cares. When we're hanging out doing gigs, no one's like, that's a tough thing they said about you on the Dabbleverse. That's a tough thing. The Pretty Antisocial girls, in my opinion, are the perfect example.
They hate you.
Because I'm a reflection of what they are. I'm like, they're miserable cunt nobodies who, Chad, here's the thing about comedy. Real entertainers, and I'll say like me and you so people can clip it and laugh at us. But we came up in comedy.
Hackverse Anonymous is in the chat, so clip it.
Clip it. We came up in radio when you did radio and, got radio gigs. I actually had a radio. We would get there by talking about ourselves and promoting ourselves and telling people exactly where we were and what we did. That's not the Dabbleverse. These cunts are like, oh, we're just really clever at calling people out for. They all want to be red bars. They're like, oh, we're just calling out. No, you sad cunts who need to fill voids in your life. Giant holes since yours got covered up by your fat gunts.
Whoa!
That's all they do. Am I wrong? Chad, what do you know about them? Don't worry. But Chad, am I wrong? We know everything about you and me because this is how, we tell you. When people are like, yeah, I took a picture of Keanu's butthole on me. You didn't.
Right.
You didn't. The only reason they know about the butthole thing is Keanu used it in her intro when she was on an actual podcast called The Drinking Brothers in Austin. And she's like, one time, one picture, $1,000. She joked about it. She did. Everyone's like, nope, I got it. And they're like, you don't get that the only reason you know is because we're honest. And all these other people are like, yeah, you don't know me. You don't know me. Yeah, I don't know you. I don't want to know you. And the shit you say means nothing. So that's the Dabbleverse, but we're actual people. You deserve every penny you're getting, buddy. Big fan again.
Nice podcast, stupid. This guy says, Gino, this isn't working out for you. Get a job.
Stop. He's another one. Nice podcast, stupid is literally like, let me just shit on people, and that'll make me a podcaster. What do you know about nice podcast, stupid? His name's Dan, right? I know that. Am I right?
Yeah, I just know his name's Dan, and he's trolling all the time.
Yeah, and he's like, I'll troll. And Chad, sorry, lost connection. When you read that, I slammed my phone down. I was so angry. Did it break?
No, you're good. We hear you loud and clear. We have 200.
Well, watch this, Chad.
Go ahead.
What's that? You go.
No, you're
Chad,
good.
I sure hope no one brings up what Nice Podcast Stupid Dan said. This next Saturday when I'm at 8:30 East headlining in Vineland, New Jersey with Kevin's old club. When I said you should only do a show once a year.
And your stomping ground.
Sure, if they don't, no one in LA brings it up when I'm there the week of May 19th filming something and just bouncing around spots, ponchos on the 19th. Come on out. I sure hope they don't bring it up.
Are you doing Bronston's Venice Underground?
That doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, it doesn't?
That was the best. No, it shut down during the lockdown. Bronson went full COVID.
Oh, wow.
Bronson went full COVID. I love him. I was hanging out with him last Sunday night at Dangerfields. Well, I'll be on the 25th. I sure hope no one brings it up then. Who's the Shmuel Buckman who's like, Ray's more. Everything I've said, I've been right about. Why does everyone hate Ray now? Why does everyone say what I said for 4 years? He's a psycho-misogynistic, lying drunk with no fucking talent. Why does everyone know that now? Why does everyone suddenly say Kevin Brennan, who, don't get me wrong, I'm over it, who defended Pat Dixon, literally gave him money to have his felony charge reduced to a misdemeanor. Why is he saying he's a wife-beating drunk now? Why is he saying he hits women and he's on meth? Like I said 4 years ago. The sooner you guys learn to listen to me, the fucking better. And even you, Chad, love you, but like what annoyed me about you is like, well, I can't talk about the credit card thing. But just tell me. But you didn't. It's over. We've moved on. And everything I say is right because I'm too stupid to lie. But again, no one wants to listen to me, and you'll see, you'll learn. Daddy's here trying to help you. So again, when I say, nice podcast, Dan Stupid, like it's nice to be like in comedy and do what we do and have jobs and dabble, side hustle on the internet and stuff. But when you're nice podcast, Dan, and you're literally, all he ever gives, let me guess, was it a $2 super chat?
Yes.
That's all he does. He literally he's going broke $2 at a time, begging for attention. And you can't make him realize how pathetic that is.
Where do you stand with
He
Joe?
he gave you $2. And by the way, let me tell you something else in this podcast, stupid Dan. You fucking, I don't want to say faggot on YouTube because they quell free speech.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something else.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something else.
Talk to me, Goose.
All you're doing with your super chats is giving Chad $1.70 and $30. You're giving 30% of every single super chat to YouTube to further free speech. So all you're doing is being a coward, keyboard warrior idiot. Do you understand?
Let's be honest,
By the
Gino,
way,
you would love to be back on YouTube. Stop it.
I am on YouTube. My brother streams the YouTube channel. He whatchamacallit? It's not even monetized. I love it. It's on what is it? Plug it. It's Gary Biscayne. So my stuff is on YouTube.
Are you gonna be streaming today?
No, I'm off today.
When are you gonna be jumping rope on YouTube again? Let's go.
Chad, you'll love this. Not for another week or two because I played softball for the first time ever in like 15 years the other day.
What are you, Tony
And
Mazer?
I'm like, oh, dude. And Chad, I'm like, dude, I'm in shape. I jump rope. I guess you use different muscles because the first inning, I'm playing second base. And I say this all the time. I'm like, I'm good at softball, which is like bragging, I can come faster than you. It's a dumb joke, but it's a fact. And first ball hit to me, I go to bounce up and field it, and I feel a tweak in my left hamstring. Ball right at me, hits my glove like a stone. I go to pick it up, and my fucking left leg gives out because of the hamstring. I fall on my knees. Just hilarious. So, yeah, it's a little... And then...
All right, we're done. Good to talk to Gino again. It's been a long time. Call the drunk dial hotline, Gino. We got a lot of good ones coming in. I'm going to save them. I'm not playing them today. 323-977-9642. 323-977-96. 323-977-777777. Give it a call. We're doing it. It's happening. Things. I got an email. Here we go. Oh, wow. I just got a flyer sent to me. I'm going to be performing at Saturday, May 24th. I'll be in Palm Coast, Florida at the Christy B Comedy Club. I didn't even know I was performing there. I didn't even know. I'm being booked. I'm not even booking me. People are just booking me out of thin air. So I guess I'll be there. Jesus Christ. I swear to God, somebody just sent me a goddamn flyer that I don't even remember booking this. Of course, I'll be here on Monday at Cinco de Mayo. But I'm going to be here now. I'm here. Now I'm over here now. Where am I? Here. They just sent this to me. I wasn't on Netflix. I mean, I was in that movie Little Evil, but I was just in, All right, anyway, I don't give a fuck. Come to the show, I guess. There's your promotion. I got an email. I'm on the website now. She's sending me the website. Oh, it's Eventbrite. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Quit. Leave me alone. I'm busy. Focused on a show. Just hung up on Gino. I refuse to say Z. Okay, Chad. Chad, I refuse to say Z-Man or Mudshark. I think it's gay. Jesus Christ. With that being said, are you responsible for getting Stuttering John's gig canceled at the Stress Factory? It would make sense considering he got your Patreon canceled, and it would be great justice if you were behind it. Speak your truth. Darren, your $100 sponsor. I just heard about that myself, guys. I had nothing to do with John's gig being canceled. I'm sure there's a story behind it. I don't go out of my way to get gigs canceled. I know people, oh, you got his benefit canceled. No, I misspoke. R.C. Smith told me that John got kicked off the show, and people just ran with it because I misspoke. But no, I didn't get his gig canceled. I'd like to know why. I'm happy. Fuck him. But I had nothing to do with John's gig being canceled at the Stress Factory. I'm sure there's a story behind it. Let's call Vinny Brand. Let's ask Vinny himself. This is fun. I'm just calling people. Who should I call next? Should I call Patrick Melton? Just kidding. I don't have his number anymore. Let's call. I'll get to the super chats, guys. Hit the like button while you're here. Let's call Vinny Brand. We'll ask. Maybe I'll break some news. Will Vinny Brand answer the phone?
Hi, this is Vinny Brand. I'm not available right now. At the tone.
Oh.
Leave my dad a message and
All right, Vinny's texting me. I'll call you later. All right, I'll get to the bottom of it, guys. We'll find out, but it wasn't me. As much as you want it to be me, it's not me. I apologize. I know people want me to run with it. I'd love to take responsibility, but I had nothing to do with it. I promise. All right, let's go. Let's go. Joliet Joel gifting a membership. This is good news. Even though it doesn't show up on Playboard, but we appreciate it. I know people say I'm not doing well over here. I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing very well over here. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourselves, guys. Especially Dan. Dan, you need all the help you can get over there. Theo, like how the ladies at Pretty Antisocial Pod clown Gino. I love it. I have no problem with the Pretty Antisocial ladies. I think they're amusing. Their disdain for Aaron Emholt's alarming. But I'm here for it. That's cool. Every time I follow them on Twitter, every tweet's about Aaron and Steel Toe. It's a little obnoxious, but it is what it is. But they've always been nice to me, and they seem like nice ladies. I don't want to call them the C word because they haven't been, again, people who haven't done anything to me. It's that simple. So when Kevin Brennan's mad, I won't go after Shuli, and he's like, he's a Cumia'S cock. There's a lot of Cumia'S cocks, Scott. Bob Levy's a Cumia'S cock. There's a million. Dan from Nice Podcast, Stupid is a Cumia'S cock. Deb's a Cumia'S cock. But the problem is these people have not done anything to me. That's what you have to understand. I'm not going to throw him in. I know Doodle wants me to throw Shuli on Cumia'S cocks. She's like, put Shuli in there. But he hasn't done shit. Carl's done shit to me. Chrissy, they all piled on. What do they have in common? They all suck Cumia'S off. So that's why this show is born. Steel Toe is the same way. He was trying to impress Anthony Cumia. He was trying to get in with Compound Media, and he did. It worked. E-Rock, all of them. So that's where it is. So Kevin Brennan, if you want to come after me for no reason whatsoever, I've done nothing to you. Nothing. In fact, I've tried to help your show. I think I helped it grow. I think I helped build it. I've had some great shows for you. So if you're going to come out, yeah, Chad's not doing well. He's all right, dude, whatever, man. You're on your own. Have fun. I've always paid homage and said thank you for so much. I understand a lot of my audience has come from MLC, but I like to think I've helped you out too in the long run. Just because I won't go after Shuli. Until Shuli shits on me, I'm not doing... come at me, and I'll fight. It's that simple. It's that simple. So I had to have a problem with you because you came after me. This whole podcast has been a response. That's all it is. Do I have to explain myself anymore? Do you get it now? Oh, I should have asked Gino when these were on. Gino, get Kiki some bleach. Oh, shit. That's for
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Her asshole, I'm assuming. I have not seen Kiki's asshole, for the record. I'm on record. I don't want to see it. I'm good. I like women's assholes. I'm a fan, but I'm not interested in Kiki's. Did Gino just say he's in comedy? Oh man, I should have asked these questions to Gino while he was here. Did Gino just say he's in comedy? More like a barnacle on the balls of comedy. All Gino is still flat broke and drunk. Balding loser. Wow, that's mean. I need to get that Gino ain't got no money Red Bar song. Can somebody email it to me? Email me the Red Bar song so we could play it. People love that song. They dance to it. People love it. So email me that song. Also, I need someone to email me, Carl, saying correct. I need that. What else do I need? Email me whatever. Just email me shit. Spam. You already have. I got all the spam. Speaking of spam, Spawn. If you're in the mood for some good laughs, just check out Jake's interviewing Carl's A-list ball washer, Adam Bush. Thanks again for playing my song, Chad. Anytime. At the top of the show, we played Faith by Limp Bizkit. That was a request from Bill from Jersey, your head moderator, your head wrench. And of course, your head wrench is going to get whatever he wants. He's also been a $100 sponsor. I don't need to explain who Bill from Jersey is to anyone. We all know Bill from Jersey. We all love Bill from Jersey. He's a solid individual. I consider him a friend in real life. And he's also the head moderator. He's the head bouncer. He's the Sam Elliott. No, he's the Patrick Swayze of your Roadhouse. So if he requests the song, I'm going to play it. I'm not a fan of the song Faith by Limp Bizkit. I don't mind Limp Bizkit. They have a couple jams, but I was more of a Rage Against the Machine song or guy. In fact, I want to get pumped up right now. I want to get pumped up. We're going to go off the grid right now. I want to get pumped. We're going to kick in a Township Rebellion right in the middle right now. Let's get pumped, guys. I want to get pumped. Watch this breakdown.
What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take?
Life is lost. Shackled our minds that were left on the cross. When in ignorance reigns, life is lost.
Shackled our minds and we left on the cross. When ignorance reigns, life is lost. 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 When ignorance reigns, life is lost.
Woo! Jacked up, baby. Oh my God. Woo! 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 Oh, I'll fucking die doing podcasting. Blood, sweat, and tears, okay? I give it all. I leave it all on the floor, right? When I log off, you got a goddamn show, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. How's that, Carl from Rochester? Huh? Adam Bush? I want Adam Bush on my show. I'm putting it out there right now. If Adam Bush is going on Jake Hudson and the Quadfather show, Adam Bush, I want you on my show. Somebody reach out to Adam Bush. Tell him I want him on the show. If he's doing Jake Hudson and BYB, Adam Bush is coming on Cumia'S Cucks. That's happening. I won't accept no for an answer. I don't care if he's on Carl's show. I've complimented Adam Bush. We need to get to the bottom of how we met, possibly, at the Backstage Cafe. I want to know, I want to ask questions to Adam Bush. So put it out there, Bat Signal. Jump in my DMs. I think he follows me on Twitter or something or somewhere. Bo Beardington, my man. For those of joining, I'm out of breath too. I got pumped. Probably going to have a heart attack and die. That'd be great. Would you guys send super chats? Would you guys send super chats if I died on air? So Kevin doesn't think I'm a failure. Thanks. It's a basketball. Oh yeah, like I said up top, ladies and gentlemen, my apologies. The Ray Davito has officially been canceled. So this is the last time you'll ever see this.
When your fans don't want you no more. Yeah, I'm squashed.
The show has officially been squashed.
Squashed.
It's over. Wednesday showing.
Squashed.
It was a good episode. We played the Ray game. I thought that was a lot of fun, but there was not a lot of viewers, not a lot of super chats, not a lot of interest. And to be honest with you, I've been scraping the bottom of the barrel trying to find Ray stuff. Chow's bored with it. And after the basketball game debacle that could have made a lot of money and content, Ray just being Ray, and then Kevin doing what he did, I'm just like, what's the point? You know, Franklin Sheckler's in hiding because he may or may not be a pedophile. I don't know. But there's not much interest with Ray anymore, and so I'm over it. So the show is canceled. I apologize. I have more programming coming. I have a couple ideas that I want to put in the mix. Also, I want to commission somebody. Anybody out there want to help me with a new countdown in the beginning? I want to do a more professional one, and I have a new opening for a new idea. So email me. I'm looking to commission somebody. I pay on time. Don't believe me? Ask Gummy Chain Saul, who I quote says, "You're the only guy who pays me on time out of everybody I work with." So there you go. Beloved chatter of the year, of the century. No one's better at this than him. Not one person. Maybe Mr. Ray be Mr. Ray. When you refer to Kiki's asshole, do you mean Gino? Actually, I should have did this. That's a good one. I like the jokes. Bring them. Bring the jokes. I came to bring the pain. Not Perfect has become a member. Again, we're going members only. I guess I'll push it to 10 minutes. So I haven't been in the free chat. What am I missing over here? Am I missing anything in the free chat? Alex Ortiz is here. Maud Levy's here. Not Perfect's here. Oh, Not Perfect. Thank you so much for the tea. I got the tea. Thank you very much. The tea came. I had tea this morning before the gym. I'm in great shape. Jesse Angel says, check your DMs. We got nudes. What do we got, Jesse? What do we got coming? What do we got? All right, this is from Jesse Angel. I don't know what it is, but I trust her. So for her to say check your DMs in the middle of a broadcast, it means it's serious shit. How do I play this without doxing? Oh, it's the Gino Flat Broke song. Got it. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Not perfect. Thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to the $100 sponsors. You too can be a $100 sponsor. It's a hell of a deal. And I swear to God, look into Anthony Cumia'S AM radio show, how much they charge for 60 and 30-second ads. You're not going to beat this. You're just not going to. We have some rollover to the 5th with the $100 sponsors, and we start off fresh. But you could become a $100 sponsor. What do you want to promote? It's got to be within reason. I got a guy wants to promote MLC right now. So do I do it? Because Kevin hates me? He kicked me off the show? Is it a conflict of interest? Of course I'm going to promote that. You can get free stickers, shirt, pick the song at the start of the show, shout outs, VIP response in the chat. And more importantly, you can brag that you're not a poor person. Taxes, tax returns are coming. Let's go. Be a part of it. Be about it. Shout out to Vinny Cash. He sent his $100 in. Good for you, Vinny. Let me know what you want to promote. Right now, you're promoting Clown Town, where they all get on the phone and they talk to Mazzy for 7 hours. I'm sure Mazzy will be on tonight and they talk about Mr. Kill Everything. It's good stuff. Good stuff over there. I'm just being a dick. Stu John, Ken Mosca, the controversial Ken Mosca, Randall, Randy P, Lisa Stewart, Bubba, Borgo, Josh and Kim Johnson, Permaseal Finishing, Nick in Fort Wayne, Darren, who wrote the email earlier, Peggy and the Big Dork, and Mr. Nicholas Swartzen from TV and Film.
Your shit's weak.
Lizzie, shit's weak.
Oh, hey, Samantha.
To the $100 tier. You guys keep the lights on over at Mud Tard Industry. Wow, Vinny Brand won't stop texting me now. Name drop. Name drop. Where are we at? Maud Levy just popped it right in my fucking thing. I blame Tom Myers for killing the Ray Davito show. Man, you guys do not like Tom Myers. Oh my God. I don't have a problem with Tom. I'm not like Carl and all that. He's fine to me. He doesn't do anything to me. But you guys get fucking pissed about Tom Myers. I'm like, Jesus Christ. What'd the guy do to you? But you guys are all territorial. You guys gotta I don't know. I think I've always been a guy who I just do my own thing. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about being the cool guy or hanging out with the quote unquote cool kids. If you think Melton's crew's the cool kids, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. That little piggy show or whatever the fuck it is, it's fucking cringe as shit. For fucking 40-year-olds, 45-year-olds, 70, 47-year. How old's Carl? 48? Giggling like little girls about Aaron. It's fucking cringe as fuck, man. I don't care what you guys say. It's cringe. It's like dork on dork crime. Like, if you guys think Carl and Melton's cool, you're out of your fucking minds. You just are. You're just a fucking idiot if you think Patrick Melton's a cool guy. Shout out to Hackverse Anonymous. Let's watch Patrick Melton's comedic genius Mike game and how he may or may not be a faggot.
And look, like, just because I'm jealous of Aaron doesn't mean I probably wouldn't suck his cock.
That means you're gay.
Did you see it? In those boxing shorts? That
Hilarious.
little micro peen? I'd be afraid to A woman would be afraid
A
to
fade.
full throat suck his cock.
Doesn't he always get
I
on me
think.
for mispronouncing things?
Hello, faggot.
You'd be afraid of hurting it. If you're gonna suck Aaron's cock, you have to use like soft, gentle lips. It has to be like nice. No, that's gonna okay.
Here's the thing about
what's gonna happen.
Let's let this play out.
I was here. It's a joke.
Here's the thing about Melton is like he's not a good comedian. I know there's Melton fans and they're Melton ball washers, and he's cling dong to the people that are looking for community, that need community, and they're the onions. I get it. But don't ever let him fool you. He's not a good comic. He never was. He was never a major headliner. Ray DeVito has more credits than Patrick Melton. So he thinks he's like Carl. He thinks he's smarter than everyone in the room. He really thinks he could take on these subjects, and he thinks he's like a wordsmith where he can just spin it into something funny, and it's never funny, like especially molesting children and all that. He tries to take this stuff. I know what he's trying to do, but like Godfrey said, his mic game's weak. He's not that smart. He's not that quick on his feet, so it just comes off cringe. And next thing you know, there's rumors of him being a pedophile and gay out there, is because he doesn't know how to flip it to make it funny. And that's exactly what Hack vs. Anonymous just showcased right there, is him trying to be funny, and he fails, and he looks cringe as fuck. And shout out to Hack vs. Anonymous. Go ahead and subscribe to his Reddit forum, because he puts a lot of stuff out there that a lot of Clippers and a lot of us use. So, and shout out to the Clippers while we're at it. Let's give them some love. How about that? There you go. So thorough Joe Burrow, Misery Loves Clips, W-Man, My Lost Interest, who may or may not be with us anymore. And of course, Stallion 19, who's working around the clock nonstop. He's clipping right now. He's clipping. He watches and clips everything. This guy is unfucking believable. All right, guys, now's that time where we're going members only. If you haven't gifted yet, or if you haven't got a membership, this is your time to do so. So if the people, the high rollers, want to show off their money and just throw their shit around, this is the time to show everybody. And if you do get a membership, thank that person, because right now we are officially 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 members only. And now we can laugh and point at the poor people. Ha ha ha. Bye bye. Thanks for coming. We'll see you later. Thank you for coming on the show. Thanks for jumping in the chat. Now you guys got to go somewhere else. And we're all pointing. We laugh. We're all making notes. I got a guy who sends me emails of the people that fall off, and then we just laugh and laugh and laugh. It's fucking fun, man. It really is. It's a good time. Kiki eating blueberries destroys that thing, Stang. Yeah. Kiki eating blueberries destroys that thing. Hashtag Stang. Mark the Beast Poppy says, bye-bye ACDC. ACDC, why don't you have a membership? And why haven't you called the drunk hotline? Jesus Christ, do something already. Used to call in all the time. 323-977-9642. Operators are standing by. Let's pivot. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where do we go now? Speaking of Melton, let's read a review of his stand-up comedy, since he likes to gaslight everybody. I got a text from Gino. Remind me to tell you how long I kept talking after Chad hung up on me. Oh, that's funny. That's very funny. So Gino just kept talking. Oh, that's good stuff. This was sent to me. Patrick Melton. My least favorite thing. This is an article that was written by Steve Bennett, a review from 2016, back when Melton tries to pretend he was a big-time comedian, and he never was. I just got to remind everyone, if you go around comedy and comedians, they don't know who he is, and he lies about his credits. And those loony bins that I was trying to get into when I worked with him, the only reason I was doing it is I was trying to get in. It was like a buck. I don't know why. Like now I don't even give a fuck. That was the only clubs he headlined because he was friends with the owner and the booker or whatever. He had him on the podcast. Talk about losing the room. 20 minutes into New Yorker's Patrick Melton's routine, the front row were enthusiastically whooping and applauding to his offbeat observations. 20 minutes from the end, they left as the set withered away at the tedious, lazy shtick of offensive comedy. Now, I was like, oh, was he being a shock jock? No, it turns out it's easy to pinpoint where the mood turned when he started detailing a Twitter rant he had with a midget. So Melton he used to tell midget jokes, which is the hackiest thing you can do. Telling midget jokes. And that was his big thing, telling midget jokes. And it's like legitimately, I'm talking stuttering John Hack. So he lost the room telling midget jokes. He kept referring to her despite the complaints, and that term was offensive. Without getting into that, there was nothing funny in the entire exchange, just what he thought her height was funny. On Twitter, where you can't see the person you're arguing with, this isn't about being delicate or politically correct. It's just sheer lack of creativity and thinking the word midget is all you need for a laugh. Anyways, you can go ahead and I'm going to tweet this out. It goes on and on and on, basically saying Melton just wasn't funny. He's a feature act. He always was and he always will be. And that's the reason why he's not in comedy anymore. There's a reason why he's not in comedy anymore. And he can gaslight his audience. He could pretend this, that, or the other. He retired. He moved on. No, comedy was done with you. You don't move to Vegas. Probably at the time before Austin, the second biggest place for stand-up comedy, and you can't work the clubs. These are facts, Jack. This is the reality of the situation. Now, you can hate me all you want, but what I'm telling you is 100% true. Okay? This is what it is, guys. You guys got a false prophet. And that's what it is. All right, let's transition. Like Nikki Norton. This was sent to me. Again, Greg, thank you very much. Everybody sends me things. My DMs are fucking packed. And this is cool for me because I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, we know. You're a Cleveland slow. I know. But there was a show that was on back in the day on Channel 3. Now, people that know me from Cleveland, I used to fill in co-host, not trying to show off here or spread my wings, but I was the fill-in co-host for a show called Good Company. Anybody? Give it a Google. The Z-Man used to be an official guy. I was a guy. And I would fill in for a guy named Michael Cardamone. You could look this up. It's out there. And it was a early morning talk show on Channel 3, WKYC. And I would fill in, and the co-host was Holly Strano. Give that a Google. Holly was a nice lady out of Cleveland, and still is a nice lady. I haven't talked to her in a long time. Had her troubles, but she's back out on top. And there was a Cleveland legend named Fred Griffin. Anyways, they used to do this show. And to my surprise, I had no idea, but Opie and Anthony were on the show. This is crazy for me because this is like my two worlds colliding. My hometown and the syndicated Opie and Anthony.
Excited because we have
Holly there.
Yes. Shock Josh.
Special's one way to put it.
Opie and Anthony are with us today. And
how you doing?
We're doing great. Thank you for being on the big show.
Who canceled? That gets us on the show. Yeah. Somebody had to back out because we don't get these interviews.
We are the first TV interview, are we not?
It's pretty much the first sit-down interview. We've had cameras jammed in our face before and questions asked.
It's usually like us going like this and no comment.
Nothing. Yeah. But
so you guys have kind of been in a limbo for the past 2 years.
Limbo's one way to put it. A rut and huge monotony is another way. For 2 years.
I call it in hiding, actually.
Yeah, hiding, seclusion, exile.
I'm just going to say this. Just on visual, Cumia'S looks creepy as fuck back in the day. Like, I mean, he has total like Isodo vibes from back in the day with the goatee and the hair. He's a creepy looking motherfucker. And I'm being nice because it's a Saturday. I mean, you can't unsee it. You can't unsee it. It's just he's not a good looking guy. And I'm not trying to be gay, but I'm just saying visually it's off putting. It's just very creepy. Although Greg Hughes, on the other hand, handsome man back in the day, huh? Even though he's lost his mind in his 60s.
Seriously, what have you been doing?
Nothing.
Really?
It's awful.
Well,
we got the boot
Yeah.
a couple of years back for a little incident in a
Took
church
place
in
actually,
New York City. And we got
AIDS
fired. We
patient,
got thrown off
Coach
the air by
Garrett.
Infinity Broadcasting. But they were so petrified to compete with the talent pool that you see sitting here that they held us to our deal.
Well, you know,
And 2 years.
Yeah, Opie's got that Brad Pitt vibe going on, huh? He's got like, Opie used to be a guy. What the fuck? I guess he was a guy. I don't know what the fuck happened to him now. Like, listen, Greg, I don't hate you, buddy. I don't. But you got to fucking, whew. I mean, the Carl coverage of you is cringe as fuck, but I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You don't have to read the free chat, Greg. Here's my Mr. Broadcast legend, Mr. Multi-million-dollar contract. And I got to remind everyone, we had the same agent, Bob Eatman. You don't have to bring up the free chat on your screen. You just don't have to. You don't. It's not necessary. Because you're getting trolled half the time. So I got a free chat rolling right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on in there. I don't look in there unless I have to. I do it at the top of the show during the countdown. And I usually just put stuff up on the screen. I don't even know what I'm putting up there during the, I guess I should take my own advice, but I'm not on screen and I'm not reading it, so I don't give a fuck. And at the end of the show and throughout the show, I'll pop in every now and then. But right now, I just see the paid chat. I'm looking at it. We have two separate columns. You got live and you got starred. And I'm looking at starred. Right now, I'm looking at Bob Bank, who just gave me a super sticker for $1.49. Holy shit!
Show me the money!
But I don't know, man. If I had the money these guys made throughout broadcasting, you think, and you still want to do it, I don't know why they did. I guess you still want to be in the game and you like it or love it. Maybe treat it like a softball league, like Dan from Nice Podcast, Stupid. Like he's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He wants to be a guy, but he, you got to treat it like a softball league, I guess. But if I made the money, and let's hope I make the money, I'm gone. I'm doing exactly what Sean Connery did. Sean Connery lived the life, baby. He was a movie star. He was James Bond. He was in Raiders of the Lost Ark, made millions and millions of dollars, and then just one day said, you know what? I'm done. And he packed up, moved to the Bahamas, and lived a quiet and peaceful life. Literally died on the beach. And everybody was trying to get him back in Hollywood. They were throwing money at him. He's like, nope, I'm good. No social media, nothing. Just living life to the fullest. Living life to the fullest. That I romanticize about that. When I was living in LA, out of my mind, canceled, alcoholism, and I moved to Florida, still out of my mind, alcoholism during COVID. I fancied just retiring on the beach and dying. I thought it was a beautiful thing. But luckily, I woke up from my drunken stupor and I got on my high horse and I just started killing it. And I'm back, baby. I'm doing it. But what I'm saying is if I made this money, you would never see me again. There's no reason to be on the internet. Anthony Cumia lives on the internet. He's constantly on Twitter. Him and Missy B, they're on video games. They're on YouTube. They're watching everything. He says it himself. There's no secret. That's not living your best life. He's telling you, he's bragging how great his life is in South Carolina, how he's got a dog all the time. He's going for walks and hikes. Here's his gun. I'm doing this. Life is great. Is it? Is it? I don't think it is. If you're constantly online all day long, your life is not great. It's just not. It's a terrible life. Now, I don't know how long this show is going to be. I'm having a good time today. Hit the like button. Whatever. Gift a membership. Get a membership. Do what you do. Kiki Bucks, bail bonds, Rumble Rants, PayPal,
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. I don't start doing my...
Do what you do. But I'm going to be gone. I'm at Side Splitters at the 6 o'clock show tonight. I'm going to do some stand-up. Love doing stand-up today. Love doing the stand-up, guys. And if you love me and you love my stand-up, do me a favor. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm actually on those platforms. I used to fuck around, but now I'm all in. Follow me on Instagram if you guys really want to that's where I'm at the most. I do the Instagram stories. I'm posting reels. If you could leave a comment, I would appreciate it. I'm trying to build it up, trying to be a guy over there, because you know these YouTube things, these Patreons, they go away. Just ask Gino. Just ask me. So go ahead and give me a follow. It's easy to do. All you have to do is press follow. Follow. But I'm just saying, if you made that money, I don't think I'd be around. But they're online all day long. Let's get back to this and we'll tap out of it and we'll move on to something else.
So that means you got paid, but you didn't work.
Yeah, it sounds good on the outside, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But after about 2 weeks, you're like,
You realize there's nothing to do.
There's nothing to do.
Except play golf and travel the country and read. And everyone you want to hang out with is working.
Everyone else is working.
Now, I don't know what year this was, but if this was now, he would be playing video games and he'd be on Twitter. But back then, I don't think he had those options. MySpace, maybe?
This is great, because you kind of remember being out of work when you're 18.
Right.
And it was great. You call up your friends, they're all out of work. You play some cards, you go to the beach, you drink some beers. But now it's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm working, you idiot. What are you doing? You would have been too if you weren't such an idiot on the radio. So.
Well, going back to the incident.
One does have to point out here that Anthony did dominate these interviews. Like when they were on Letterman, when they were on this talk show in Cleveland, Opie really did play second fiddle back seat. That's just observation. It's not me piling on Opie. Oh my God, Opie's not talented. Oh my God, Anthony's doing all the talking. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Anthony was the guy in these things. He would dominate these interviews.
Yes.
We'll call it the incident.
Yes. The incident, that's a good way to put it.
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, looking back now, do you still stick to your decision to keep that content?
We didn't then. My God, what an awful choice of entertainment.
I should call Holly Shrano right now.
We look back at what we did, and yeah, it was probably bad judgment. It was definitely bad judgment, and it was his idea, by the way. I had nothing to do with it.
Whoa.
Why do you always blame it on me?
I don't know.
No, it was, it was part of our show. We were always taken to the edge, and finally we got slapped, It wasn't supposed to go down that way, and if you have an hour, I could explain why, but, we learned our lesson, and we're moving on to XM satellite radio, so.
But
how is that going to work out?
You could point up.
I love going back and watching these old clips, knowing how it all played out. Like they were all excited going to Sirius XM satellite radio, and we know how it all played out, how Anthony got fired, how Opie got fired, and now they're on doing what I'm doing. And it's fun to look back on this stuff. We got to curate the shit verse, the hack verse. We got to let people know how it all played out. I forgot whose YouTube page that was. I want to give them props because they're digging up shit that I've never seen before. I think it's somebody that worked at Sirius XM. They got fired. And now they're putting all this stuff out there. Like they put out the fight between Jimmy and Opie with Esther Koo in studio. The visual element. We always had the audio. Fuck. I feel like an asshole. I want to give them credit, but I don't know where it's at. Does anybody in the free chat know what channel that is so I can give them a plug? So they don't hold me hostage like Doom did with fucking Kevin Brennan. I want to give them a plug. Anybody know? Nobody. Nobody knows. All right. I'm sorry. I apologize. I wanted to plug you, but I forgot. I do my best. I do my best. Oh, this is fun. Again, Greg sends me all of this stuff. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Greg. As you know, I have a very popular segment on my show, a very popular benchmark called, let's give it its proper introduction because it deserves it. It deserves your time and it deserves your love. The hottest segment going in podcasting is right here. You know it, you love it. 70s Spider-Man action with the funkiest song of all time. Anyways, Greg sent me this. It was a trailer. The 70s Spider-Man. And this is fun to watch for me. It's a Saturday morning, guys. Saturday afternoon. Let's watch it together.
He's back. And he's ready for the adventure that will be the greatest challenge to all his powers.
I love these things.
No one can do what he can do when Spider-Man strikes back.
I love this stuff. I love this stuff.
5 kilos of plutonium oxide are missing. That's the stuff they use to make A-bomb, isn't it? That's right.
There's nothing more than I love more than 70s like trailers for anything. The voiceover, all of it. It's my favorite thing in the world. There's Nicholas Hammond, everybody. He's still alive. I need to get him on the show.
Realize what they could do with an atomic bomb.
Now, the most dangerous forces have taken control.
What do you want? We want you, Parker.
We want you, Parker. The action's terrible. I love the outfits, the cars.
It's a race for survival.
Look at those cars. Those cars are great. Look at this.
Who has the power to stop this nightmare? Only the man who can become Spider-Man.
The president's speech begins at 3 o'clock. Unless my demands...
Who's that actor?
You never finish.
Who is that actor?
Time is running out because an entire city must be saved.
Oh, shit!
This is the most explosive adventure ever faced by the world's most amazing
terrible
superhero.
action. I love it. This doesn't get old for me.
Shake him loose. Shake him loose.
Ah! And there's the countdown. I love this. I want to do like a preview of my...
When Spider-Man strikes back.
I love that. Thank you for sending that in, Greg. I want to do like a trailer from my podcast, like old school 70s. I want that vibe. Maybe can I commission somebody for that? Could I? Could I? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show the most controversial $100 sponsor I've ever had my entire life. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ken Mosca gifting 5 memberships. If you got a membership, thank Ken. This is very controversial because Ken is a $100 sponsor over here. It's the reason why I'm not on Kevin's show anymore. But thank you, Ken. We're doing it. If I can change, we can change. Ken Mosca gifted 5 memberships, guys. Open up your tabs, accept gifted memberships. If you're over on X, come on over to YouTube. Thank you, Ken. And I forgot to promote the $100 sponsors, what they're promoting. Oh my God. What am I going to do? Let's go through the $100 sponsor commercial. Hey, listen, if you guys are annoyed by this, I could be reading Blue Chew. I could be reading ZipRecruiter or Manscaped. So listen, this is what it is. The super chatters are the callers. These are the Blue Chew ads. It's all grassroots. It's crowdfunded. This is how we keep the show going, ladies and gentlemen. This is a tipping industry. It's like the restaurant industry. If you like your service, leave a tip. It's that simple. And I was just talking to somebody today on the phone. Who was it? Oh, it doesn't matter. You don't know who they are. Politicians, their whole life is trying to get money out of everybody. Every politician, they're all scumbags. Do me a favor, give me money, I'll do you a favor. It's all them getting money nonstop. So you guys talk about super chat podcasters. Okay, what about politicians? Everyone's always trying to make revenue. It is what it is. Oh, you got to get super chats. It's panhandling, digital panhandling, Anthony Cumia. Meanwhile, Carl does it. That's all he lives off of. Melton does it. Melton brags 21 years without a job. So this is how we survive. This is how we put out the content. So if you like your content, give a little bit. It's that simple. I'm a street performer on the side playing Stairway to Heaven. But shout out to the $100 sponsors. And again, Ken Mosca promoting the Shuli Network. He likes it. He likes Uncle Rico. It's his thing. It's his jam. And I'm talking to a guy right now who wants to promote Kevin's channel. Am I going to turn it down because Kevin's talking shit about me? No. I'm a consumer. I'm a fucking businessman, and I want to take care of the consumer. You see how this works? It's pretty simple. Vinny Cash earlier promoting Povo's Clown Town on YouTube. Give them a follow. Randall trolling me. And Randall, I'm telling you right now, actually, he's already signed on for next month. Never mind. He's promoting Rob Saul's show. And we all hate Rob. Rob's a no talent. He's not funny. He's not good. He's not good. He should quit. And then we got this guy, Nick in Fort Wayne, promoting Dan from Nice Podcast, too, because Dan says, I'll give you $50 if you promote it, because Dan is doing anything to get eyes on his channel. I mean, anything. And it's just not working. And I'm trying, Dan. But at the end of the day, you got to have something. You got to be compelling. You got to be interesting. You got to be funny. You got to bring it. And Dan, you do not bring it. And that's a fact. Sad. Sad. I really tried to help you in the beginning. I really did. But what are you going to do? But thank you for gifting 5, Ken. I like you. Did you know Ken Mosca was a politician, right? Diablo Sandwich. Do tell. Tell me more about this Ken Mosca character. I would love to know more. Diablo, would you let me know some more things? I want to know. I want to know. Red Twin is the channel. Thank you, Dent Fixer. Hey, Dent Fixer, can you fix a little dent in my bumper in my 2018 Honda? I have a dent. I think I'm in the mood. I'm going to get a new car. It's time. It's time for a new car. It's time.
It's time for the percolator. 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 Percolator.
Going back to what I was saying at the beginning of the show with Earl Skakel.
Hello.
I want to do a special. I want to start doing I have a lot of ideas of things I want to do. I want to do some one-offs. I have a concept idea, but one of the things everybody used to love my bad guy series that I did with Earl Skakel that we did during the COVID lockdowns. Everyone loved it. I told Nick Swartzen about it. He says it was a fucking genius idea and we should keep doing it. We called it the bad guy series and we'd have bad guys from like film on. We had the bad guy Bennett from Commando. He was also in the Road Warrior. I forgot the fucking guy's name. Oh shit. We had the bad guy from Cobra on. Forgot his name, the Night Slasher. And everyone loved it. It was very Comic-Con, but we were such nerd for old film and these characters. And we showcased villains from the 80s and the 90s. And I kind of want to bring it back. But Earl's Earl. He does what he wants. He doesn't team up with anybody. He's a lone wolf, a mud shark, if you will, like me. But I think there's something there. It's got legs. But what I really, 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 really want to do, we also had on Robert Wool from Batman and a couple of in Arliss. I want to do something. I think it'll be great. I want to do a showcase special of the Four Horsemen from NWA WCW. And I want to do a whole special on the Four Horsemen. Maybe we can get one of the Four Horsemen on, like Barry Windham. Not Chrissy Mayer. Not a horse. I'm talking about the Four Horsemen. Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, Ole Anderson. And then eventually went on to Sid Vicious, Brian Pillman, Lex Luger. I think Sting was in the Four Horsemen. And I just want to showcase the Four Horsemen and the history of the Four Horsemen. I think it'd be fun for all the old school wrestling fans, including myself. I don't watch modern wrestling. I keep tabs on it. You know, I like what Triple H is doing with the company, with the Netflix and everything. I'm just not into it because I'm a fucking 50-year-old man. You kind of grow out of it. You're supposed to, at least. But I love the old school. I love the behind-the-scenes stories of all that stuff because I grew up on it. I had WTBS, so it'd always be on. I loved all that stuff. But I'd like to do a whole showcase series with Earl on it. Maybe get like Barry Windham on. Maybe get Tully Blanchard on. Or one of these old guys. And I think it'd be a fun little thing. And I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. It's up to Earl. I have things to do. I can't just keep coming out with these great ideas. Oh, look who became a member. Ken Mosca. Shit. That's how selfless he is. He gives out memberships before he becomes a member. That's fucking giving it back. Happy to. He was ousted as, oh my God, are you serious? Doxed! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Doxed! Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. Oh no, T-Gun, thank you very much for the super sticker. That's very nice of you. Very cool of you. Very cool. Who, what, why? Let's bet how long until Opie's wife takes off. That's fucking mean. Why do we want to do that bet? I don't want to do that. I don't want anybody's wife leaving them. That's mean. Listen, you guys can hate Opie all you want, but that's just fucking rude. Who cares? Who cares? The only one where it's funny where their wife left him was Rob Saul and his wife leaving him for his cousin. That's funny. I love that. Because Rob's a turd. Too far? I think so. I think it's too far. I think you're out of line. You're out of line. You're out of order. This court's out of order. You're taking it too far. Who, what, why, when, where. If you get a chance, I'm not going to play it on here. I'm probably already demonetized with all the shit I've been playing. But check out Wolfgang Van Halen's Mammoth video, the new one that's out. He was directed by Robert Rodriguez. It's really cool. I really like Wolfgang Van Halen. If you're into rock music, he's Eddie Van Halen's son. I don't have to explain it. He's amazing. He plays just like his father, and he's got his own sound, his own style. But they put out a video that was really, really inspired by From Dusk Till Dawn, but it also has like shades of like a Tip of the Hat to Thriller and like a Hot for Teacher video. It's really cool. I liked it a lot. Not that he needs my plug or my endorsement, but I just enjoyed it. I watched it earlier today and I was like, oh, this is cool. There's a lot of cameos in it, but he's amazing. I'm rooting for Wolfgang Van Halen. Maybe he can bring rock music back. You know, Mammoths, you know, it's okay. I like it. You know, it's not my jam, but I'm supporting it like a motherfucker. I'm definitely I'm looking at my notes. I have notes. Oh, tomorrow, Bert Chrysler's going to be 3.2 miles from my home doing a marathon with Tom Segura and the talentless Jelly Roll, who's the opposite of Wolfgang Van Halen. Now, let me ask the chat, should I go and make it uncomfortable? Should I film it? Because as you know, Bert Chrysler and I guess we were friends. I thought we were friends. And then he dumped me because he went on Rover's Morning Glory and they talked shit about me to him. So he's shallow as fuck and threw me down the bus, and he had me infamously removed from Mark Norman's bachelor party at my home club, Side Splitters, embarrassing me in front of everybody, Joe List, and I left because I didn't want to cause a scene. And then, of course, the rumors ran because of Ray lying, going up to everybody. You hear Bert Chrysler? He got kicked out, and the police dragged him out of there in handcuffs. Like, just completely lied to Paul Verzi, to Florentine. So I think it would be fun to film it and get Bert's reaction because he'd be uncomfortable. But knowing Bert being a pussy, he'd probably get the police involved. So I don't know. Oh, I was scared for my life. I was scared, and I called the police. So that, I don't know. I don't want to cause problems like that. But I think it'd be funny because he's a pussy. Plus, I don't want to get thrown in jail before the Powerball. I don't know what I'm going to do. There's so much to do. Look who's here today, Chad-zumock. I unblocked him. What would you even do if you went? It would be a new nothing burger. I'd film it and get his reaction. There would be a reaction, Chad-zumock. How's it going trolling me? You having a good time over there? I have you blocked, so I just hear about it. Sometimes I'll get caught up in a thread. I'm going, what the fuck's this? And then I'll leave the conversation. But I hope you're having a good time. It's affecting my life. I wish you would stop because I don't know what to do. Where do we go? Where do we go now? Do you want to talk about Chrissy Mayer? She's piling on Opie right now. Anybody want to be a part of that? Or should we just go ahead and get it out of the way? Yeah, we'll do this. It's a hype train. Oh, no. We're doing it. Oh, no. The hottest segment going today. I took the hype train from Aaron Emholt. He's never recovered. He's never hit the goal. I took it. I made it better. It's a staple. It's a crowd favorite. Hit the like button. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, every time you think I'm out of an idea, I just keep coming back. I never stop. I won't stop. Get it, I will. Let's bring on the Transformers, everybody, to the hype train. It's going down. Transformers hype train. They said it couldn't go down. We're doing it. It's a Transformers hype train. Just when you thought I had no ideas left, I pull this one out of my asshole. Give it up for the Z-Man, the Mud Shark, a.k.a. the lost its chip dip consumer, the 2.4 GPA General Studies major out of Kent State University. It's going down. Oh. We're going down. Transformers. Michaela on the Transformers hype train. There she is. Waiver! Coming to the stage, T-Gun! T-Gun's on the hype train. T-Gun! Yeah! D7876! D7876! D7876 is on the Transformers hype train. It's going down. Transformers. I've never seen one of these movies. And my friend TJ Miller was in one. I've never seen a Transformers movie. And I have a friend that was in one. Big time.
Mark of the Beast Puppy. Hey, it's my old friend Eva. Eva, where you been, Toots? Oh, you hate me. Aw. Why do you hate me so much? It's going down. Funky Town.
Transformers. Pipe. Train. It's never been done. Look at them go.
Bo Beardington, my man! Watching the Kentucky Derby lit? No. I'm missing the Indiana Feeder preseason game.
Whoa.
Maud Levy, Stuttering John's daughter is a transformer.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna get my channel taken down. We did it. Can't bring up Stuttering John's daughter. I get my stuff removed. My Patreon, my YouTube. YouTube's terms of service. She's a transformer. We're fucking doing it, guys. Actually, we did it. I'll probably do a show tomorrow because I'm going to be off Monday and Tuesday. Monday. I'm going to be at the Off the Hook Comedy Club. Get your tickets. Deb from Nice Podcast Stupid's going to be there. She's been DMing me. She's like, I'll bring you merch. I'm like, I don't want it. I'm good with Dan's merch. It doesn't work. But I'll have merch. Anybody want to Ray DeVito from the old show that we used to do? We put up a poll. I just did it for fun. What was the poll before we get out of here? Let's take a look at the poll. Let's go to the poll. We have, should we bring back the Ray DeVito show? Oh my God, at 39% after 319 votes say yes, it was a hit. Wow. At 35%, no, Ray's isn't funny or interesting. And at 26%, Ray sucks. So maybe we have to bring it back. I don't know. I think we're done with Ray, right? I am. The basketball game really, really soured me. I thought it'd be a lot of fun for everyone involved. It would be fun watching us struggle, getting in shape, making shoot videos. And Ray just fucked it up, man. Like, we got to go one-on-one, full court, best out of 7, no referee. I'm like, just let us do it. Gustav had the venue. Gustav bought him shoes. The fucking Disgusted was going to throw in money. Borga was all over it. Like, it was such a no-brainer. We would live stream it. We would get super chats. Kevin could have made money, but everyone dropped the ball. That's impossible to do anything with these clowns, man. It really is. All I try to do is make content happen. I really do try to make something happen, and they fuck it up. Kevin fucks it up. Kevin, you can shit on me all you want, man. You can say I'm the bad guy, I don't make money, all this shit. I don't give a fuck. I know what I've done for you. I know what I've done to help you. And if you want to go down that road, I'm not in business with Shuli. I'm not going on his shows. So go fuck yourself, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm not a bitch. Chad, the reason I made that tasteless joke about Opie is because my own wife left me. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not fun. She'll be back on Monday. It still makes me sad. You see what he did there? It went from that to this guy fucking, that's a good super chat. Big fan of a funny super chat. That was a funny super chat. Back to Bo Beardington. Watching the Kentucky Derby later? No. The only Kentucky Derby I watch is this one. Is it worth the setup? Probably not. Let's go ahead and do it anyway. Actually, you know what? Should we do overtime? Should we do overtime? Because I still have something. I mean, we didn't hit the goal. We did not hit the goal today. But I'm in a good mood today. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling nice. So, or I can just save it for tomorrow. How do you guys feeling in the chat today? Let's go over to the free chat. Waver says OT, please. T-Gun says OT. Jesse Angel says we're done with Ray. Yes, we are. Doodle says, yes, I take what I learned back. Oh, yeah, you put out what do we learn? We're about to wrap it up. There's nobody in the shitverse more in tune with me than Doodle. Not one person. We are on the same wavelength. She literally is an extension of me. Okay? If we were, I joked that Patrick Melton and Moody are Master Blaster from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, but I have a feeling Doodle and I are the same. There's a wavelength and a chemistry that I cannot define, and you wouldn't even understand, honestly, the connection we have. She thinks my thoughts. She knows what I'm going to do at any given moment. It's fucking crazy. Bo Barrington, my man, says Steve and Ray squashed it. Chad Buzma, wavelength, not wavelength. You should correct Patrick Melton on his every time he says something wrong. Why is it just me? You know what I found out? I talked to somebody. Like, I think very fast, and it doesn't come to my. I don't speak the way I think, so it gets muffled from time to time. Also, I got this veneer last year, and it really fucks with what I'm saying at times. It really is a problem, and I talked to a dentist about it. So, yeah, I fuck up and I mangle a lot of words from time to time, but it is what it is. But everyone does. But for some reason, you like to hone in on the Z-Man, and that's fine if it makes you feel better. I don't know. Chad Boobs, I'll start correcting them also for you. Please, please. It's only fair. It's only fair when people mispronounce other things that they get called out too. All right, guys. We're going into overtime for no reason. Let me check the Streamlabs, PayPal's, Rumble rants before we go into overtime so I can give you your proper credit. And if you did, hit it!
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. I don't start doing my...
And I'm glad I did. Because Steven sent over, and I'm not trying to joke, and I'm not trying to brag, $5 on Venmo. $5 on the back end. I love it. Thank you. I'm just being a dick. I do appreciate it. I'm just, I'm trying to brag that I have $5. Hey, according to Gino, I don't have $5. You reevaluate your life. Speaking of $5, where's Stephen Brown been? I think he worked on Saturdays. He's working on his home. First of all, we got to take a look at this. This is Chrissy Mayer's YouTube page. And again, of course, Carl's never going to cover how she's bought subscribers. Even if you do an audit, you could tell she's bought subscribers. She's bought Instagram followers. But no, we like to pretend like it's gone unnoticed. That's why I have to be here. That's why I got to do what I got to do. Why is that? Oh, there it is. I love Chrissy's. She does these cringe thumbnails, these reaction thumbnails. Like, melting down. Is this the end of Opie Radio? And look at her reaction. It's so cringe. Frank puts these together. I mean, look at her reactions to these. It's fucking sad. I mean, if I did this, Carl would do like 9 weeks on me. And of course, she's with Anthony, so she's smiling. No weird reaction here. He pled guilty to domestic violence. And there's the Simcast. Violent truth behind the viral Trump impersonator. And there's a bruised Kiki. The fall of Bill Burr. I love how they think Bill Burr's falling because of Anthony's narrative. You guys are fucking idiots. Bill Burr's falling. You guys are out of your minds. That's the narrative they're trying to create because Anthony Cumia'S fucking butthurt that Bill Burr threw him out of the cellar with Club Soda Kenny and treated him like a bitch. So now he's fallen. Get the fuck out of here. Bill Burr, honestly, I don't know Bill Burr well. He knows who I am. If you were to walk up to Bill Burr, you know CHADZUMOCK. He goes, yeah, I know who he is. Yeah, I know. But Bill's loved by all the comedians. He's done good to comedians. He's helped comedians. He's put comedians on platforms. Paul Verzi, Joe Bartnick, good friends of mine. Club Soda Kenny's a great guy. They're good dudes. Bill's a good guy. Florentine loves him. Maybe we can call Florentine. Would you guys like that? Let's see if he wants to come on. Hit the like button if you guys. Chrissy Marr. Now I'm like Kevin Show. I'm not saying anything. I don't want to cold call him. I'll cold call Gino like a motherfucker. I'll cold call Brian McCarthy. Turns out Brian McCarthy has my fucking thing blocked. That's why he's not answering or returning my calls. Does anybody have the timestamp of Brian saying that from yesterday's show? If you could send it to me, I appreciate it. By the way, you're under no obligation to do this stuff. I'm just asking if you guys are into it. If you're into it, like Ray, but you're no obligation whatsoever to send me this stuff. I'm not telling you what to do, but if you feel like you want me to look at it and cover it and talk about it, I'm all in. But apparently, Brian said on his podcast he has me blocked and he was talking mad shit. I'd like to see it. I love how Brian hates me. chadzumock, ask him why he and Norton never invited you to open their shows. He said I can come. I'm not spending $900 a ticket plus airfare, hotel. It's just too much. I'd like to go. I could go if I want, but I'm not spending that money. It'd be a cool experience, especially since I'm struggling. Okay, he says we can call. What do you guys want? Chrissy Mayer or Jim Florentine? What do you guys want in the chat? I'm looking at you. If you have a question for Jim, you know what to do. Yeah, it would be an expensive trip. Copy that. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking money, dude. I mean, I have it, but I don't want to waste it. I'm not doing well, according to Kevin Brent. I need to save my money. These are rainy days for the Z-Man. All right, let's test it out real quick because it was giving me problems earlier. We're going Florentine. We're going overtime. I'm glad I'm testing it out. Oh, hold on.
Calls may be monitored.
Okay, yeah, it's working. Let's give me Jimmy Jam Florentine, the former co-host of VH1's That Metal Show. He was special ed in Crank Yankers, Bobby Fletcher. He was in the movie Trainwreck, Californication. And now he's on Cumia'S Cucks.
Hello.
Hey, Jim, you're on the air.
Oh, you have to warn me I'm on the air just in case, right?
Yeah, I don't want you to say, bad words or anything like that. Plus FCC.
Right, but in radio, if you don't tell them you're on the air, you can get sued.
Exactly. It's like a.
But this isn't radio. This isn't radio, so you don't have to say you're on the air.
Now, a lot of that because of Crank Yankers. So if I call, because I called this Coach Scott, he's Aaron's coach for boxing, and they're saying I could get sued because I didn't tell him I was on the air. Could I get in trouble?
I don't know how it works with internet shit.
Yeah.
Being on like a YouTube live or something like that. I just know radio, you had to tell people you were on the air.
Well, let me ask you this.
But,
since you did Crank Yankers, now I'm sure you're aware that Kate Meany taped Stuttering John. Could she get in trouble for that?
It depends where she was in New York, right?
Yeah.
No, she can't because New York's a one-party consent state. So as long as one party knows they're being recorded, which Kate knows she's recording the conversation, it's fine. We used to do crank anchors in New York and Nevada. Those two states are legal where you could do it's a one-party state it's called. Like I know Maryland is a two-party consent. So if she taped them in Maryland, if she lived in Maryland, she can get in trouble. But no, she cannot get in trouble.
Okay, because there's a lot of rumors going around that John was going to take her to court for that, and he was going to sue her. And I was like, I don't think you can get in trouble for that.
No, you can't. You can't. No, absolutely not. One party consent. Believe me, the Comedy Central was played by the rules with everything, so they weren't going to mess around with getting sued.
Right. Now you're at the House of Comedy in Minnesota. We got a lot of Minnesota people in the chat today. You got 2 shows tonight. Are you there tomorrow too, or you out of here?
No, just tonight, 2 shows.
Okay.
In the fucking mall.
The Mall of America.
Yeah.
Do you like all the rides? Or are you like going around getting gifts?
It's brutal.
It's a fucking depressing mall. I told you earlier, like I was there Wednesday through Sunday in the middle of winter. Like it was like 10 below out. I felt like Jack Nicholson in The Shining. I wanted to jump off that 4th floor by that Hooters.
Yeah, it's just, it's in a mall, which I don't hang out in malls to begin with. So comedians just always do that. Like when you went on the road,
yeah,
you with them and during the day, like, hey, you want to go to the mall, kill some time? I'm like, no, I don't go to the mall when I'm fucking home. Why would I go to one on the road? I want to go to the mall. I'm fucking making, $300 for the weekend. Maybe, I'm not going to spend money in the fucking mall. I need as much as I can to bring home.
Do you got any good stories the years that you opened for Dice going shopping and going to the mall with him? Didn't he like to go to the mall?
Well, that was a different story because it was just go there to bust balls. Like, he'd go in every store and whatever the price was on a sweatshirt. If it was $30, he's like, how about I give you 15? And the guy's like, no. He's like, come on, $15. What's the day? He goes, I'm not the manager and I just can't make that decision. I can't just ring it up for $15. Like, please. He'd just be begging with him just to fuck with him. He could afford the money. He just wanted to keep doing it. It would go on and on.
I mean,
it'd be like to me, he'd be saying to me, does this thing worth $30? I mean, now probably, I think 15. I'd fucking add in. I'm like, come on, dude, you could do $15. Nobody's looking. He says, there's cameras right there. I'm like, yeah, but it's Dice.
So he's trying to haggle with like Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah. Yeah, and just for the goof, like he did plenty of money. He could have done it. He's like, let's just fuck around. He would never just buy something for whatever the regular price was. Never.
I follow him on Instagram. I think everyone does, and TikTok. That's all he does all day long is just fuck with people nonstop.
Yeah,
he lives for it.
I mean, he's been doing it for years, and now he's really getting more people he's on everybody's radar with these videos and stuff. But he's been doing that with no camera forever. Same with me. I do this shit with no camera. Just fuck with people.
Oh, I know. I've been on the road with you. It's just there's no one watching. I'm like your only audience.
I know, it doesn't matter. Sometimes I just do it by myself.
And the fact that you have your son,
I just do it like if I go into a store and a woman's at the register, like, you have a phone number with us? I go, yeah, I do. She's like, what is it? I go, it's in the car. And she's like, okay, well, what is it? I go, the phone's in the car, though. And she's like, okay, but you just got to give me the number. I go, yeah, but the number's in the phone. I don't know it. And then she just, okay. And she's like, what a fucking weirdo. But I never break character. She doesn't think I'm fucking with her.
And the fact that your son Luke's doing it now, it's hilarious. I mean, he does it to me. It's like he'll DM me shit. It's just, I'm like, it's fucking mini me. It's Jim. Totally.
Yeah, well, he likes being at the register when I do that shit. He goes, what are you going to say? I go, I don't know. It depends what they say. I go, I never know what I'm going to say. Let me see what they say. And he's always there. He's like, I could see him turning around because he's going to laugh.
The Mega G, who's been a member for 17 months in the chat, says, if Florentine wants to do a guy's shopping date, tell him I will buy him a hat. He lives in Minnesota. Do you want to go shopping with another man?
No. And I don't need a fucking hat. How is there a fucking hat store in the mall? Lids. How does that place stay open?
I mean, people like hats. Eddie wears a hat. I wear a hat.
Yeah, no, I get you. I wear a hat sometimes too, but it's like, how does that store stay open? They just sell fucking hats.
I mean, they come out with throwback hats.
How many fucking Timberwolves hats they're going to sell in there today?
Well, there could be like a game. I mean, they're in the playoffs. They just beat the Lakers, so people are all pumped up. They're going to go buy a hat.
Okay, so all right. So what about the Twins who fucking suck? The Minnesota Twins. Is anyone in there today buying a Twins hat?
I mean,
you could buy it anywhere. I got to go to the mall. I got to go to Lids so I can go get a fucking Lakers hat.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm guilty of buying a hat from Lids. I mean, I don't go there all the time, but
they got to be washing money in those places. It's fucking mob run.
You think they're not on the up and up Lids? They're in every mall.
Yeah. Well, whoever owns that is they're washing money. There's no fucking way they could pay the rent in a mall selling fucking hats.
There are a lot of Lids stores out there for sure.
Yeah, I've been in there with my kid. There's a few jerseys and just a bunch of hats.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the more you talk about it, the more I'm thinking about it. I'm like, that's a good question.
I'm going to go to the airport tomorrow. I could buy a fucking Timberwolves, a Twins, and a Minnesota Wild hat all in the fucking airport. I don't need to go to Lids.
That's a good argument. Like, I want to fight back, but I'm like, this makes sense. Yeah, maybe they are. I don't know.
And the flat brim hats are the worst.
Oh, where it's just flat across.
Oh,
terrible. I just watched a clip of Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce interviewing Ben Affleck, and Travis he had a flat brim hat on.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
But it was a Cleveland hat. It was a Cleveland Cavs hat. So I gotta.
It doesn't matter. Of course, yeah. Then he puts the hat on. Now he's a Cleveland fan. I know he grew up there, but whenever there's a Cleveland team doing good, all of a sudden LeBron and fucking Travis Kelce come out of the woodwork.
But to his defense, back in the day, he would go to Cleveland games back when he played for.
Yeah, well, all right, so yeah, of course he lived in the town, he would go, but he doesn't give a fuck about Cleveland anymore.
I think he does. Their podcast is called New Heights. It's an homage to Cleveland Heights.
They needed a name. They tried fucking 7 names. They put it in Google search and they were all taken. It's like, all right, let's just go with New Heights.
I think it's like they're giving a little shout out to Cleveland. I think they're like a tip of the hat, if you will.
I'm sure they are. They give a fuck about Cleveland.
I think they do. I think you just hate the Kelces.
Yeah, why doesn't he demand a trade to the fucking Browns? Why didn't Jason Kelce, when he was playing, demand a trade to the Browns then? If he liked it so much.
I mean,
because they're a shit team.
Yeah, but he's also playing on a Super Bowl contender team. Why would you want to leave the Kansas City Chiefs when you're making all that money and you have all that exposure?
If he's a big Cleveland fan, listen, let's see when Travis Kelce retires. And Jason you think they would move to Cleveland if they loved it so much. Jason Kelce lives outside of Philly, and he's in fucking Kansas City. After he retires, probably next year. Let's see if he moves to Cleveland.
Well, I mean, he was in Philly for so long. I'm from Cleveland. I live in Tampa now. It's just what it is. I still represent the teams. I'm still rooting for the Cavs and the Browns.
Yeah, but
and the dad lives there still.
You didn't name your fucking podcast New Heights. You didn't name it fucking
Lakewood, Ohio.
Yeah, Lakewood.
True. Yeah, you got a point there.
Yeah. You didn't call it Parma, your fucking podcast.
That's true. I didn't call it Parma State of Mind. I could have called it Parma State of Mind. That's a good idea. I'm going to write that down. No,
write it down. Yeah, I'll hold. Write it down.
I'm actually coming around on the Kelces. They're kind of like endearing.
You can't be. Unless you're coming out of the closet, you can't be.
I don't know. They got Cleveland pride. I think that's cool.
No people alive need more attention than those two brothers. No people alive.
It's pretty obnoxious. When I was in Dallas and I saw them, the Jason Kelce all over for Buffalo Wild Wings, I go, all right, we're done. That's enough. I'll give you that.
Did you see, there's some video of Jason Kelce's doing like karate. Did you see that? Someone sent it to me.
No. It's out.
I don't know if it's a commercial or whatever. It's like 2 minutes long. He's trying to do karate with these fucking karate guys, and they're beating him up, and then they teach him, and he's doing these fake karate kicks and stuff. Like people would do back in like the 90s. Remember when like everyone did like kung fu in the videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now, he's doing that and that. Being silly. He's like the fat, goofy guy, which I always say Bert Chrysler should sue Jason Kelsey. Completely took his persona. Bert has a case. I'll put the money up.
Oh, because of taking the shirt off, drinking beers and everything?
Yep, fat guy with a beard, taking his shirt off, drinking beers, the wild party animal.
Yeah, I could see that there.
He took Bert's persona.
Oh, okay. We're watching the video now. Okay, it's like I think it's a commercial for something.
Awful.
It's pretty.
How many times has that been done where people are doing goofy karate fucking things?
A lot.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's not.
That's really funny. That's funny, isn't it?
Well, I mean, he's a wacky white guy. That's funny, right?
Yeah. Fat, I don't know anything. I always say, like, he plays that with his wife in these commercials. His wife, who said, "I don't want to be famous. I like sitting in the stands with the fans when Taylor Swift, first started showing up and she's in the skybox." She goes, "Yeah, that's not my thing. I like to be in the stands with the fans. I don't like sitting in the skybox. I don't need that." Cut to a year later, she's got her own podcast. She's in every commercial. She can't get enough. She's got Michelle Obama on her podcast.
She had Michelle Obama. The mom of the Kelsey brothers had Michelle Obama.
The fucking Jason Kelsey's wife.
Oh my God.
Had Michelle Obama podcast. Yeah. The one that didn't want to be she's like, "I'm just a mom from the suburbs in Philly. I'm a field hockey high school coach. That's all that's what I like to do." Cut to a year later, I'm doing a podcast. I'm doing this. I'm on every TV show. I got Michelle Obama on, but I don't want to. I'm just a mom in the suburbs. I don't like any of that stuff.
That's a little
fuck out of here.
I mean, nobody's milked Taylor Swift's fame more than that family. I'll give you that.
And I know, like, Taylor Swift's history is if she feels like people are riding her fame, she gets rid of them. Like, she's good like that. So she doesn't know that the Kelseys are doing this?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty apparent. I don't understand why maybe she's blinded by love. I don't know. Maybe she, blinded by being a beer.
But, Jason Kelsey and his wife, they do these goofy commercials where he's the dumb guy, of course, the dumb white guy, which was a hack in 1980 in the sitcoms.
Yeah.
Remember the guy could do nothing right?
Yeah.
That's that guy. Meanwhile, Jason Kelsey's was the center of a football team, has to be, besides the quarterback, the smartest guy on the fucking team, on the field at that time. But he doesn't know how to get Wawa sandwiches. He's not sure what to do. He's not sure how to pack them for his kid's lunch in the morning. There's a commercial. He doesn't know how to put it in the fucking bag. But he runs the offense. He's the center. But he doesn't know how to do that. The fuck out of here.
Yeah, didn't you say once that if you had a role as the dumb guy, what was you saying about that on the sitcom?
I said, because I had a meeting with this agency. They were going to sign me for like TV commercials and shit like that. This woman saw me at a comedy club. It was a big agency too in New York. And I went in, I sat, and they brought everybody in, the TV, the commercial people, the movie people, the voiceover people, all the people that book you on auditions. And I said, "Hey, listen, this is great. I just want to let you know, if there's some like corny role where the guy's playing like guy's stupid, like, if it's a beer commercial and a hot girl walks by, I don't want to be one of those guys that's like, with a shocked look on his face, like I've never seen a woman before, because that's how I wouldn't act. So just send somebody else out on those auditions." And I remember the woman's like, "What do you mean?" I go, "Yeah, that's not me." I go, "There's a million people out there that are starving, would take those roles. I'm not doing that, because I wouldn't act like that if I saw a hot girl walk by. So it's just stupid." And I remember the head woman's like, "Why are you here?" I go, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Why are you even here?" I go, "The woman the fucking over there saw me at a comedy club. She thought I'd be good." It was beautiful. And then my friend went in there like 2 weeks ago. He mentioned my name, and she goes, oh yeah, we know him. Angry Jim is what we call him."
So you pretty much sabotaged the whole thing. You could have had a show.
I did. I told right in a meeting with like 9 people. They were all excited. "Okay, we're going to start. You got a great voice. We're going to send you on this. And the TV, you got a good look, all American look. We're going to send you on commercials." And then I just shut it right down. I'm not doing a dance. I also said, "Yeah, I'm not going to dance either." So
I like when you told Godfrey, if you ever see me in a sitcom, just know I sucked a dick.
Yeah, absolutely. If I saw in a sitcom, like I was on Californication, which wasn't actually a sitcom, but I didn't suck a dick to get on there. But yes, I sucked a dick.
If you were the star of a network NBC, ABC sitcom.
Everybody loves Jim. Yeah, I sucked a dick. Just know I took a load to the face.
I love the roles that you've played and stuff. Like you said, Californication. It's just it's like Eminem playing a rapper. You're just playing you, a piece of shit, a scumbag.
Yeah, yeah. I played a pimp.
And you're
and then you're one there was a movie I did with Jenna Fisher, where the director, the writer said, "I wrote this role for you, and you're the only one auditioning for it. So don't fuck up. I need a guy that's a scumbag." That has a one-night stand with a girl and just treats her like shit. I go, and you thought of me? He's like, yeah. I go, okay. And I got the role.
And then in Trainwreck, you banged Amy Schumer. Like you're.
Yeah, another one-night stand jerk. That I actually think, like, when I'm leaving, I'm like, how much do I got to pay you? She's like, what? And I'm like, because we just ad-libbed the scene. And she's like, what do you mean? I go, well, I picked you up in a bar that quick. You got to be a prostitute, right? And then she kicks me out.
That's hilarious. You've been very lucky with being able to play you. It's amazing.
Yeah, I know.
You're at the Mall of America. I just want everyone, if you're in the Minnesota area, because I know like Dr. Chow's there. There's a couple of people from Minnesota. Go see Jim tonight at the House of Comedy at the mall, 4th floor.
Yeah, and if he can't make my show, I'll be at Lids at 4:00.
Go buy him a
hat.
I'll
be picking out a fucking Kansas City Chiefs hat, a flat rim hat.
Do you like when they keep the sticker on it too?
But terrible.
You think that's horrible?
Yeah, I mean, that's unless they're going to return it the next day.
Which I've done.
So I've done it too. Me and my friends used to go out to clubs and we buy fucking brand new clothes at like Macy's and just tuck the fucking tags inside the back of the back pocket and then bring the shit back the next day.
Yeah, I've done that a million times. I won't keep you on the phone much longer, but I want to relive this story because nobody believes it. And the fact that you're on the phone, because everyone says I lie, that we snuck into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremonies in Cleveland and we got those suits, the shirt and ties from Goodwill, and we just snuck in. Can you tell everyone that that's true and it's not a lie?
Yeah, you were on the radio at the time. I remember the day before, we had Duff McKagan in because Guns N' Roses was going to be inducted. He came in studio. He was doing like his one-man show that night. I don't think we went to, and the next day we didn't have tickets for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because it was tough. That was the Guns N' Roses. We're getting in Green Day that day, John Cougar, Mellencamp.
Beastie Boys, Chili Peppers.
That's right. It was huge.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then we found out you got to get. I think we saw Bobby Slayton, and Bobby Slayton was telling you guys got to get dressed up.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Bobby.
Yeah, because he was in town.
Yeah, he was there actually. He went to the ceremony and he says, "You guys got to have a shirt and tie to get in there." So we went and got shitty.
Yeah, yeah. So we went to the Goodwill and fucking picked up a jacket of like $2, a fucking button-down shirt, and then I forget. There was a security we went by or something like that. I forget how we got in there.
We went through the side. It was at the Cleveland Public Auditorium. We went through the side thing where the catering was, like Goodfellas style, and nobody was saying anything. And we're like, okay, let's just keep going. Then all of a sudden we see a security person. We're like, oh shit! And they're like, hey, Jim Florentine, that metal show. And they just assumed we were supposed to be there. And we're like, hey, what's going on? And then the next one, they're like, ah, Chad from the Alan Cox Show. Like everywhere we go, somebody knew you or me. And we just
and then because that metal show was on at that time, and then and we just the key is we just pretended like we knew we were there, like we knew we had tickets. We didn't have any fear in our face that we're sneaking in. Like, yeah, we've been here. Hey, what's up? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Just keep walking. We don't know where the fuck we're walking, and then we wound up like on the side. Right before where the bands would come out before they got introduced.
Well,
was a little like holding room.
We kept getting deeper, and then we come out, and next thing you know, we're there, and fucking LL Cool J turns around. We're standing. I'm like, hey man, can I get a photo? Like it was like, we're fucking here, and then we didn't know where to sit. We were by the bar, and Green Day comes to open the show. We're like, we don't know where to go. Everyone's sitting and everyone's looking, so we snuck to the side stage to this bar just for the bands, and they let us in. Like They just didn't even question us. We had no credential. We had nothing. And then we're hanging back there, and it's just like, there's John Cougar Mellencamp. There's Meg Ryan. It was crazy. ZZ Top.
Well, what happened was, we snuck in, and then, it's all tables, and then it's seats up top, but it's tables on the floor.
Yeah.
And we didn't have any seats. So we're walking around before everyone got seated and shit. We're like, oh, this is great. We can go anywhere. But then once everything got seated, we had no seat. So we were like, fuck, we got to get out of here. We're going to get busted. Security's going to come up to us. We go, what are you guys doing? Go to your seats. So we just started going around these back ways. We wound up in like this holding room on the side of the stage. And that's where the bands were. Yeah, remember Billy Joel, the singer, was like, dude, I'm a huge fan of that metal show. I'd love to come on. I'm like, yeah, he kept bugging me the whole time. Like, this fucking guy's annoying.
Nobody believes I tell that story. I say, dude, Billy Joel from Green Day would not leave us alone. Well, and at one point,
remember he kept coming over. He's like, dude, about that episode with this one with Ingve Malmsteen, holy shit. Is there any way what do you guys tape? I'll come to you guys.
And at one point,
we'll definitely have you on.
Yeah. And at one point we're walking, and I remember we're going down this hallway, and you're like, you were like, oh shit, it's the Green Day guy. Let's go this way. Like, we were avoiding him.
Yeah.
It was the funniest thing ever. The fact that we're avoiding the lead singer from Green Day was annoying you.
And then we finally, I guess when the Chili Peppers were on at the end, we got outside. We got to watch right from the front.
Yeah, we were like in the front row, like, and I was standing next to Chris Rock and Rick Rubin. I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? This is surreal.
Yeah, I remember I met Rick Rubin. I was all excited.
Yeah, I got a photo with him too. It was very cool. No, that was like,
Kid Rock was there. I got a picture with Kid Rock.
I got one too, yeah. And I remember at the time you had like an actual camera. You didn't have a phone camera.
Right, yeah. I brought the real camera with me.
Yeah, so yeah, that was a crazy I'm glad I had you on the show because everyone thinks I lie when I tell that story. Just the fact that you can co-sign it you don't understand. I'm vindicated.
Yeah, it definitely happened. Absolutely. We snuck in and it was fucking beautiful. It was a good time. But we had to stand the whole time. We had no seat. There was no seat anywhere for us.
Now confirm this story. They don't believe this either. We're standing there and the Beastie Boys come in with Chris Rock. And Chris Rock's standing right there. And I go, hey, Chris, we're comedians. I'm with Jim Florentine. And Chris is like not even making eye contact. He goes, yeah, I know Jim Florentine. And he wouldn't even look my way. And then he
never looked at me either. I've never had a conversation with him. He always just looks at me when I see him like at the Comedy Cellar or whatever. But we've never ever talked.
But he he just says, yeah, I know Jim Florentine. But he wouldn't even look at us. It was so weird.
Yeah, he's got like that Jerry Seinfeld thing where he just like ignores people.
Yeah. I don't want to start a beef between you and Chris Rock. I just want to put that out there.
Well, whatever.
All right, Jim, you're on Instagram. You got a YouTube page. Since we're on YouTube, go subscribe to his page. He's got a special out. Go watch that. We have people watching, so people are going to go follow you right now.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure my numbers are going to go way up.
Go to Jim's Instagram right now and leave a comment, just knowing it's not a waste of his time. Do it.
No, I don't care, but I'm just saying it's, I'm not going to have all of a sudden surge.
You're going to go viral.
Yeah, I'm sure I will. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time and calling into the show. People are requesting you. And I don't know. We had Gino on the phone earlier. So you're following some tough company with Gino Bisconte.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, that's good.
Any funny Gino story?
Yeah, maybe I'll go. Maybe when I'm over at Lids later, I'll get Gino a Chargers hat.
There you go. Any funny Gino story before I let you go? Because everyone in the chat hates Gino or loves Gino, mostly hate. And I like Gino.
Nah, Gino's fine, man. I got no problem with him.
Yeah. All right.
I've only seen him like twice over the last 10 years. We used to do a bunch of gigs together and stuff, but
yeah,
he's fine.
That's fine.
Whatever.
Before I let you go, when's that metal show coming back? And are you going to get back together with Robin Quivers? People want to know.
Yeah, both are coming back soon. So it's just a matter of time.
All right, Jim. I appreciate it. And go follow Jim, and I'll see you at Lids.
All right, later.
There, bye. Jim Florentine on the hotline. That was a nice overtime treat. This is a good show today, guys. This is a good show. I brought it. You had Hype Trains, you had Gino, you had Florentine. I mean, what else do you want? Get a membership. Watch it on demand. What are you waiting for? I am the best. No one's better than me. Okay? In the shit verse, the hack verse. I don't partner up with these clowns. I'm not going to Hackamania. I got my own connections. I do my own thing. So be about it. Support, support, support. I'm a man on an island. I'm on a mountain with a sword, swinging. I'm swinging like the Emholtz. I'm swapping wives. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, you guys can't wait to meet Nick Rekieta at Hackamania, huh? That guy's fucking action. Holy shit, is he funny. He's funny. Support him. He needs your support. Maud Levy, very good show. Bob Bank, call Brian. I found out he fucking blocked me. So all those phone calls, he's not even getting them. I'm not happy about that. What a dickhead Brian McCarthy is. For no reason. For no reason. For no reason. Oh, shit. Hold on. Doodle just sent me something. Let me pull this up before we get out of here. Hit the like button. Why not? Oh, my God. Wait, hold on. I just went to my YouTube page. I just saw something. Oh, fuck. We might not ever stop. We're going all night, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button. We're going all night. What is this? Doodle, what did you get myself into? Oh, all right. Yeah, it's more of a troll from the Hackverse Anonymous Reddit. Go hit subscribe on their Reddit. Oh my God, Miss Tay dropping 15 of those Australian dollars. I come from the land down under. Ooh, yeah. Sammy V, watch Hackamania for free on Discord, Spurtopia. Let's give them a plug, everybody. Yes. Any way we can fuck over Melton in his grift in Los Angeles, don't get it twisted. Patrick Melton is making a lot of money off Hackamania. When he pretends like he's barely scraping by, he's lying to you. He's lying. Oh, we got a couple more we're going to play. Let's just keep going. We're going to do, oh, wow. Let's do a free commercial for Spurgtopia. So don't waste your money on their pay-per-view. The pay-per-view sucks. We saw it last year. It was 2 cameras from each side. It was not a very good pay-per-view. He's literally grifting. So go ahead and get it free from Spurgtopia. Let's play their commercial. Discord.gg. Go get it. Put the link in the description. Put the link in. Drop the link. If somebody can email me the link, I'll tweet it out too. I want to get the word out. You can watch it for free. Save your money. This is a consumer tip. I'm taking care of the people. So get me that link so you don't have to pay. I mean, Melton's taking way too much of your money, and he's been doing it for 21 years. There needs to be a stop. Doodle just put it in the, there it is. Seriously, they have enough money. I think Lance told me how much money he was making from ticket sales and everything. It's really bad. And any way I can fuck him over, I'm going to, because he's a piece of shit of a human being. I know that's going to hurt some people and it's going to ruffle some feathers. And people are like, oh, I love him. I have an Onions hat. I get it. I know you bought an Onions hat in the Onion Army. I'm well aware of it. It's sad, but it is what it is. You're allowed to like what you want, but I can question it and make fun of it too. I'm allowed. It's my right as a human being. I pay taxes. And boy, did I pay fucking taxes. Holy shit, did I pay taxes. You're welcome, Trump. Fucking Biden, you fucking... All right, this is from Hackverse Anonymous. New eyes on it. Go subscribe to the Reddit. This is the longest show I've ever done, and I've made the less money I've ever made. You're welcome.
Comania. It doesn't matter what show it is. I will be copyright striking your channel.
Oh, we've already seen this.
If you put up a clip, this is to the Clippers.
We have already seen this.
To Doom and all the guys I like.
We've already seen this.
If you put up a clip from Hackamania.
There's no clips. Let's watch it on Spurgtopia.
I guess everything's okay.
All right, so he's going after the Clippers. He's going to take your channel down. Melton's going to take it down. So go to Spurgtopia where you can watch for free. And again, I'm going to go ahead and tweet it out so you guys can have the link. Let's watch Mersh here. I got a Mersh clip. I'm having a good time, guys. That's why I'm doing it right now. I'm having a good time. My show's at 6. I got time. Why not?
That's a secondary issue. See, now that's the retarded part to me. Like, I've been a shock jock for all of my adult life. Ew. Why would you?
We don't talk Mersh on this show, do we?
You see, why would you even? I'm sorry, I don't have the video on. Why would you, an adult man, ever say those words? Why would an adult man ever utter the words, I'm a shock jock? Like, ew. I'm skeeved out
Cumia
right
does
now.
it. Cumia says he's a shock jock. He was a former shock jock. Right? Mersh. Mersh doesn't like me. Mersh lives like 35 minutes away from me, and he doesn't want to hang out. I don't want to hang out with him either. Mersh is not long for this earth, much like Mr. Kill Everything, much like Ray, much like Melton. These people are incredibly unhealthy. And a lot of people are like, oh, Chad, you drink. Not really. No. I've been clean since I've gotten back from Denver. I've been very clean. I barely eat sugar. I have my peanut butter, jelly, and banana sandwich on wheat as my snack. That's my sugar. So you guys can keep your false narrative, but the Z-Man is eating clean. All right, let's get out of here. I'm done. This is a good show. 2 hours and a half. Are you serious, guys? What else do you want? You got it all. We got Gino. I hung up on Gino. We got Florentine telling good stories. We got a hype train, 70s Spider-Man action. Patrick Melton looking like a liar. And now we have What Do We Learn? What did we learn today? There's a lot to learn, guys. We learn things. What did you learn? What did you learn? I'm getting DMs. Oh, before, again, 350 people watching between YouTube and the Twitter. Do me a favor on the way out. Not only hit the like button, go ahead and follow my Instagram and TikTok. It's chadzumock. I'm putting up reels. Reels. You remember Reels? Reels. What happened to Reels? Oh, he's a big Melton guy. He hates me. That's fine. He's been a big contributor in the past. He's one of the Hall of Famers, and I thank them for their support, even though, they've gone on and done their thing. That's fine. They come and go. It is what it is. But shout out to the Hall of Famers. Let's give them a shout out before we roll out today. Thank you very much to all the Hall of Famers. Jay Harpo, Detroit by Dark, Jeff Closer, Big W, Vinny Cash, Ozone, Josh and Kim Johnson, Permaseal Finishing, Nick in Fort Wayne. Thank you very much to T-Gun, rolling out with a super sticker. Thank you very much. T-Gun is a lady, according to my sources. Whoa. I meant to hit this.
Damn!
I guess I'm a shock jock. Thanks for the overtime. Thank you, Mike Z, in the place to be. I appreciate the $5 on the way out. Let's get back to What Do We Learn, Doodle? I see you all lined up. We're going to get there. Let's hit the music, Doodle. Can you do it for me? Thank you. What did we learn on this great, great program with overtime? We learned lids isn't cool. We learned that Chad should do a show watching full episode of 70 Spider-Man. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. We learned Gino kept talking to himself for 20 minutes after I told you to hang up on him. I did not see that. We learned it was a great show. We learned that the Ray DeVito show should come back. According to the poll, but Ray sucks. We learned Chad can do over a 2-hour show. Yes, I can. I can do a 4-hour show. It's just grifting. It's too much. I don't want to start repeating myself like Melton. We learned shows without Tom Myers are the best shows. We learned that I need to rewatch 90%. Wow, 96% of the show? That's a lot. We learned Jim hates the Kelseys. He hates them. We learned that Chad has a show tonight. Side Splitters. Side Splitters. Keep going, 4 hours. Not enough incentive, Zumock. I did have fun though. Wow, Chad dissed me. I did? Where? How? When? We learned that Chad will be getting details of Stuttering John's from Vinnie Brand. He was supposed to call me back. We learned Chad doesn't hate me as much as he hates Cardiff. I don't hate anybody. Hate's a strong word. Jesse Angel said I dissed her. I'm going back through the super chats. I don't see anything. What did I say? I don't remember it. Oh, wait. Oh, great show. How about this, Jesse Angel? All eyes are on you. Am I dissing you? Am I dissing you now? All eyes are on you. I'm telling you, Earl, let's do a Bad Guys episode just on the Four Horsemen. I think it'd be a great episode. Is Earl still watching? I doubt it. Earl's bragging about something somewhere. Great show today, 2.5 hours in the books. You're welcome. I'll even come back tomorrow. Why not? I'm having a good time. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. I won't be on Monday. I won't be on Tuesday. I tell you where I will be. I'll be at Off the Hook in Naples, Florida. Yeah, get your tickets. May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. You can meet Deb from Nice Podcast, stupid. Right? Want to meet her in person? She's going to have merch. She'll give it away for free. I'll have merch. We'll have We're Doing It shirts. We'll have whatever. All right. On behalf of the Z-Man, thank you so much. Let's count the troops and let's bring home the votes. We did it. God bless you. And Gino, fuck off.
It's time for the Cucks. Time for Cumia'S Cucks. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Carl kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April?